Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Lauralee Bell isn't just a daytime TV actress, she's royalty in the soap opera world. As the daughter of legendary The Young and the Restless creators William J. Bell and Lee Philip Bell, she didn't just grow up around Genoa City, she practically lived in it. But perhaps nothing has defined her public identity more than the curious, catchy nickname, Cricket, a name fans have come to adore, and sometimes question. In a recent exclusive interview, Lauralee Bell opened up about the origin of that iconic moniker, how it shaped her career, and what it feels like to still be Cricket after all these years. With candor, humor, and genuine reflection, Bell peels back the layers of Christine Blair's evolution from teenage legal intern to the moral backbone of YNR, all while carrying a nickname that, she admits, wasn't supposed to stick. Lauralee Bell made her YNR debut in 1983 as Christine Cricket Blair, a young, sweet, wide-eyed girl thrown into the emotional hurricane of Genoa City. At the time, Christine was just a kid with a dream. No one, not even Lauralee herself, imagined that 3 decades later, people would still be calling her Cricket. I thought it was a one-time thing, Bell laughed during her sit-down. It was cute, it was light-hearted, but I figured as she matured, so would her name. But fans had other plans. Cricket wasn't just a nickname, it became a badge of affection, a cultural symbol for an entire era of Y&R. Behind the scenes, Lauralee remembers that the nickname came up casually in the writer's room. My character was young, bright, chirpy, someone called her Cricket once, and it stuck like glue. And stick it did. Decades later, fans still shout Cricket when Lauralee walks down the street. It's a term of endearment now, she says. But at the time, there were moments I was like, can we move on from this? Christine Cricket Blair's trajectory on YNR mirrors Lauralee's own journey, from a tentative start to a force to be reckoned with. In the 1980s, Cricket was a teen model navigating crushes and high school drama. But as years passed, Christine earned her law degree, took on legal heavyweights, and built a career grounded in ethics and justice. For Bell, that shift was essential. I didn't want Cricket to be pigeonholed, she says. The character needed depth, maturity, and purpose. By the 1990s, Christine had left the nickname behind in the official script, she was simply Christine to colleagues and friends. But viewers never fully let go of a Cricket. And neither did her longtime nemesis, Phyllis Summers. No one weaponized the name Cricket quite like Phyllis. From their courtroom showdowns to their personal wars over Danny Romalotti and Paul Williams, Phyllis, played by Michelle Stafford, reveled in mocking Christine with her childhood name. Phyllis didn't just say Cricket, she spat it, Bell says with a smile. It was always with venom. And I loved it. Their on-screen feud is the stuff of YNR legend. There's nothing like playing opposite Michelle, Lauralee adds. There's an energy that can't be matched. And when she'd call me Cricket in that sarcastic tone, it instantly threw me into character. But the nickname, as much as it was a sting in the scripts, became a connection point with fans. Viewers loved it, Bell shares. It brought history into the present. It was a reminder of everything we'd been through. For years, Lauralee Bell tried to separate herself from Cricket. There was a time I wanted people to see me as more than just that character, especially more than just the nickname. She confesses, but with time, maturity, and fan devotion, Bell came to see a Cricket not as a label, but as a legacy. It means I've been part of something that matters to people. That they remember that girl, they remember those stories. It's powerful. Bell also credits the nickname for helping her stay grounded. It's easy to get swept up in the chaos of showbiz. But being a Cricket? That's a constant. A reminder of where I started and how far I've come. Today, Christine Blair is far from the bright-eyed teen she once was. She's fierce, savvy, and still fighting the good fight in Genoa City. While Lauralee Bell doesn't appear on every episode, each return brings excitement, and yes, another round of a Cricket shoutouts. I always joke that I could be 90 and someone will still call me Cricket, Bell quips. And you know what? I'm okay with that now. Recent episodes have seen Christine revisit her complicated history with Danny and confront new legal challenges, proving that she's far from finished. Bell embraces these moments. Anytime I can bring Christine back to the screen, even if it's just for a few episodes, it feels like coming home. In a playful moment, Bell was asked, if Christine and Cricket were two different people, who would win in a courtroom showdown? She laughs, then thinks. Christine would win, because she's got the experience. But Cricket would win hearts. And that, perhaps, is the perfect summary of what makes the nickname endure. While Christine Blair may be the name on the bar association license, Cricket is the soul that fans connect with. Her longtime co-stars have their own thoughts on the infamous nickname. Doug Davidson, Paul Williams, once joked, "She'll always be Cricket to me, even if she's lecturing a judge." Michael Damian, Danny Romalotti, recalled the early days of their storyline. "Back then, we were young, we were clueless. And we were just having fun. Calling her Cricket felt natural. It was who she was." Even Michelle Stafford, Phyllis, admitted, "I love calling her Cricket because it drives Christine crazy. But honestly, it's iconic. There's something magical about a nickname that spans generations." On message boards and social media, fans continue to debate, discuss, and delight in their Cricket name. Some feel it's time to retire the moniker once and for all. Others beg for its permanent return. But most agree, the nickname carries emotion, history, and deep nostalgia. "I grew up watching Cricket," one fan tweeted. "She made me want to be a lawyer." Another said, "Christine Blair will always be her name. But in my heart, she's Cricket." As the Young and the Restless approaches future anniversaries, questions naturally arise. Will Christine get a bigger storyline again? Will the nickname live on in the next generation? Lauralee Bell is hopeful. "I'd love to see Cricket pass the torch someday, maybe to a young intern who reminds her of herself." She adds with a twinkle in her eye, "And I'd totally call her Ladybug." The idea of a next-gen Cricket has even sparked fan theories. Could Christine mentor a daughter or niece? Could Cricket become a title, a generational mantle? Only time will tell. But one thing's for certain, wherever Christine Blair goes, Cricket will follow. What started as a playful nickname in the 1980s evolved into one of soap opera's most enduring symbols. Cricket isn't just a name, it's a representation of youth, hope, justice, and evolution. Lauralee Bell, once hesitant to be defined by the chirpy moniker, now embraces it with pride. "It's part of me," she says. "It always will be. And honestly, I wouldn't change it for the world." In a world where characters come and go, and nicknames often fade, Cricket remains. And thanks to Lauralee Bell's warmth, dedication, and quiet strength, the name still echoes across generations of YNR fans.